Welcome to the forecast discussion for August 8th, 2013. It's currently 9 a.m. We have temperatures throughout the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area ranging from the lower to mid 70s with dew points in the upper 60s. The coolest location is in the northern interior over northeastern Pennsylvania, where temperatures range from the mid to upper 60s with dew points in the lower to mid 60s as well. Clearly, we have a very humid air mass in place with variable to overcast cloud cover, scattered showers just off the coast, and more showers approaching from the west. And temperatures are rather muggy out there. So clearly, the humidity in the tropical air mass is in place. Next is the cold front, and this cold front will produce plenty of moderate to heavy rain. The question is when. I'm going to show you right now. So on the radar, you can see, zoom out throughout much of the eastern United States. There's our first batch of showers that is exiting off of the New Jersey coast. It moved through central and southern New Jersey with some pretty impressive thunderstorms and heavy rainfall. Those thunderstorms are going to continue to exit out into the Atlantic and remain south of Long Island. The next batch of showers and thunderstorms looks like it's focusing over northeastern Pennsylvania, the northern half of New Jersey, and the New York City metropolitan area. However, as the atmosphere becomes more unstable with this tropical air mass in place and temperatures rising into the upper 70s to lower 80s, look for showers to also start to develop over south central Pennsylvania and expand into southeastern Pennsylvania and eventually New Jersey by this afternoon. So I think by this afternoon, most locations will see scattered showers. The showers will increase in coverage, but we're still holding off for the heaviest rainfall for tonight on through tomorrow associated with this disturbance right here. And there is certainly plenty of rainfall with this disturbance as it's going to travel along the approaching cold front. Here is the latest infrared satellite picture. Here's our disturbance, our area low pressure. And here is our cold front. Now what's going to happen is that this cold front is going to approach the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area this evening and stall out basically over the northern suburbs, from central Connecticut back through the Hudson River Valley, through northern New Jersey, northeastern Pennsylvania, and then lingering towards central Pennsylvania and back towards the Ohio River Valley. Meanwhile, this area low pressure will hook up along this cold front and basically travel along it like a train and move right towards the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area with periods of moderate to heavy rainfall. When we take a look at the water vapor satellite picture, I kind of zoomed out to cover much of North America. And what we're focusing on, what's creating this entire battle, is this upper level low here and the Western Atlantic Ridge, which is out here. This is a mid-level disturbance at roughly about 850 to 700 millibars. And this and the ridge, this upper level low and the ridge out in the Western Atlantic, are located at 500 millibars. So different levels of the atmosphere kind of staggering and showing different features evolving in this pattern. The overall theme, though, is that you have winds from the southwest basically coming in from the Gulf of Mexico up through the Ohio River Valley and off towards the northern mid-Atlantic with plenty of deep moisture. As you can see, there's plenty of moisture in the atmosphere over the New York City and Philadelphia metropolitan area. So what's happening is that this cold front is going to start to stall out. These disturbances are going to move along that cold front, and you're going to get waves of showers and thunderstorms. And some of those showers and thunderstorms are going to feature very heavy downpours because of all the tropical moisture in the atmosphere. And that's what's going to lead to your potential of having 1 to 3 inches of rain throughout the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. Most likely, I think most locations are going to remain around 1 inch, but when you get those heavy downpours and training thunderstorms, that's when you're going to be pushing into the 2, 3, maybe even isolated 4-inch type rainfall with this type of environment setting up. This is the moisture transport, and I just kind of want to show you basically what's happening here. You have plenty of moisture being transported in from the Tennessee and Ohio River Valley right into the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan areas. Then you have these little disturbances here enhancing the lifting along the cold front. So basically what we're looking for are these little kinks in the 850 and 500 millibar pattern that produces just enough lifting to produce those waves of showers and thunderstorms. We see another one that's out here, that's at 500 millibars. So you see a faint influence here at 850 millibars. And that's pretty much what we're dealing with here. A pattern that's stuck between that trough and that ridge, and disturbances moving along it. Each one of those disturbances creating enough lift to throw all this moisture in the atmosphere and produce heavy rainfall. Another aspect to look at is the precipitable water. Now, basically, the way to look at this is like this. Around an inch, which is this light green area, between 1 and 1.5 inches of water in the atmosphere supports moderate to heavy rainfall. When you get above 1.5 and especially 2, that's tropical, okay? And that's what supports your very heavy downpours. The type of downpours that when you look outside, you can't see anything. It looks like you're walking into a shower. That's the indicator right there of that type of rainfall. And that's pretty much covering almost all of the New York City metropolitan area and all of the Philadelphia metropolitan area. And that's pretty much the threat that we're dealing with here. So when we take a look at the HPC, this is their forecast for the rainfall. Basically, a half an inch to an inch of rain along the New Jersey coastline, southern New Jersey coastline, southern New Jersey, and then an inch and a half to a little over 2 inches between now and Sunday for the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area, with the best potential for the heaviest rainfall over the northern suburbs of Philadelphia, back through northern New Jersey, and towards the Hudson River Valley. And this is because the cold front will linger over these locations the longest before being forced to the south by Friday night into Saturday morning. So as a result, as the cold front stalls out, the showers and thunderstorms will train over these locations longer, thus the higher potential for rainfall. Do not be surprised if you end up with rainfall amounts higher than what's forecasted here, because those thunderstorms capable of producing very heavy downpours above what can be forecasted, thus the potential for flash flooding and rainfall amounts exceeding 2 inches, possibly 3 inches in some locations. So here is the latest model guidance from the Penn State UL website. Using the European model guidance here, but honestly you can use a GFS or any other model because they're all pretty much in strong agreement for the most part. So here we are for this evening. Here's our upper level low. Here's our ridge. They're battling in between. Nice southwesterly flow at 850 millibars. Tropical air mass in place. And we have a weakly defined surface boundary. Again, this isn't a strong low pressure system or anything driving this. It's simply a stationary front with waves of low pressure moving over it, lifting tropical moisture. That's it. That's the whole setup here. Moving on through tomorrow, that cold front is lingering over the region. Showers and thunderstorms can be expected. For today, by the way, high temperatures basically in the lower to mid 80s. For tomorrow, lower to mid 80s over the interior. Mid 80s, I think, in the New York City metropolitan area, mid to upper 80s in the Philadelphia metropolitan area, mostly because I think that the heaviest rainfall will take a break in the afternoon in the Philadelphia metropolitan area, allowing temperatures to warm up to 87, 88, maybe even 89 degrees before another round of rainfall moves in. The cold front finally sinks south, though, Friday night into Saturday morning. And with that cold front sinking south, what's this going to allow is high pressure to build in. So I think Saturday morning, still a few scattered showers lingering here and there. High pressure builds in. Sinking air will allow temperatures in the afternoon under clearing skies to push into the mid to upper 80s in the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area and over the interior. Along the coast, a little bit more cloud cover, lower to mid 80s. Can't rule out an isolated shower lingering on into the afternoon hours. But I think by Saturday evening, everyone's dry, everyone's clear. Sunday is an absolutely beautiful day with high pressure and complete control. Temperatures in the lower to mid 80s throughout the entire Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area, including the coast. Look for winds to be light and variable. A very pleasant day. Then for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, there's going to be a threat each day for scattered showers. Not a washout, but more of a nuisance here and there, with some locations remaining completely dry throughout this entire period. Temperatures pretty much averaging near normal in the lower to mid 80s for highs, low temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. Overall, what we're dealing with is a very wet end of the week with periods of heavy rain at times. Best potential for your heaviest rainfall will be this evening on through Friday afternoon. Then we start to see those showers start to break up and it's dry air start to work in. The weekend looks absolutely beautiful after you get past, let's say, Saturday around noon. And then Monday through Wednesday next week, threat of showers each day. but not a washout. And temperatures averaging near normal. That is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather on Twitter and Facebook. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there.